Hi, I'm Jim Doti, and welcome to Cooking for Health and Pleasure. I'm here, of course, with Kristen Wong, Vice President of the Italian Club here at Chapman, and a budding chef.
Yep.
She's going to help us today cook a dessert, a Croatian dessert, with Brenda Brkusic, who is the station manager of the OC channel, Chapman University, and she made this incredible
Full meal
brudette. Fantastic. And now we want a dessert to go along with it.
Definitely,
That's Croatian,
yes.
right?
Absolutely.
Now, Brenda is not only a station manager and a director, but she's a filmmaker. And in addition to all she does for OC Channel, she has produced several of her own films, which we're very proud of, because she's a Chapman University graduate in the film school, right?
In the film school, yes.
And tell us a little bit about your documentary.
Well, the one I made while I was a student going to Chapman is called Freedom from Despair, and it's about my father's life story, his escape from communist Yugoslavia, and it's this untold story of the Croatian struggle for freedom and independence. So he escaped the country, came to America, and then when Croatia had an opportunity to become free in the early 90s, he was instrumental in trying to get George Bush Sr. and the United States administration to recognize Croatia as a free country, and it's his journey and his story.
It's a great movie, and it's won several awards, right?
Oh,
Yes.
And it's narrated by
Michael York and
Michael
John
York,
Savage.
the great actor, and fantastic movie. I recommend it to everyone. It's been broadcast on KOCE, right?
Yeah, thank
so
you.
look for it. Name again?
Freedom from Despair.
Freedom from Despair. And now we're going to do what?
Palacinke.
Palacinke.
Palacinke. Okay.
I
They
like
are
that name.
crepes.
Okay, crepes.
Crepes.
Okay.
And specifically, we are making pujene palacinke. They're stuffed crepes.
Ooh.
So you'll find crepes along all over Croatia in the restaurants. Usually they're served with jam inside, like an apricot jam or ice cream. Sometimes they have ground walnuts inside with chocolate and a little bit of liqueur sauce on top. I'm making one that was popular in our household, and that is sweet cream cottage cheese filling. I almost said cream cheese. It's a cottage cheese filling, and it's delicious.
Right.
Sounds
Okay. How do we
good.
start? We're
Okay.
going to make the batter for the crepe.
We're going to
right?
make the filling first.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I start with 1 pound of low-fat cottage cheese.
Wow.
So how much is
All
there
in
now?
1
Wow,
pound.
1 pound.
So it's
1
one
pound. Wow.
container,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay.
And then we have,
Now, how many? That'll make like crepes for the Croatian army.
it's a small country, so this should feed enough, feed enough of
Okay.
them. So here we have 14 dashes of cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay. I was
Okay.
wondering
Now,
about that.
I'm not sure if cinnamon was traditionally part of the Croatian recipe, but my mom puts this in.
Maybe she heard about my cinnamon ingredient in the
Yeah.
pasta sauce.
Use it as a
And
secret
she
ingredient
figures,
for
you know,
everything.
why not put it in everything?
And it's another kind of
You can't go wrong. I
healthy
love
alternative to sugar.
Now,
so
could you use ricotta instead of?
you could.
you
That
could?
is actually how my
That's
mom
good.
makes it.
Yeah, she
but
does,
I
yeah.
like it with cottage cheese.
Okay, great.
All right.
And a little bit of vanilla sugar. Now, I found this at a Croatian store in San Pedro.
Ah,
But if you can't find vanilla sugar, you can just use some vanilla extract.
got it. Like
Okay.
a teaspoon of vanilla
Yeah,
extract.
just a taste.
Right. The real vanilla
Okay,
extract,
vanilla
not the fake
sugar.
stuff.
Right. And then here we have a little bit of sugar, about, I'd say 3 tablespoons.
Could you use Splenda?
You could. I've never tried it with Splenda, but. Okay. And then we have 2 egg yolks.
Okay.
Right.
Yolks.
We have the rind of 1 lemon, already grated.
How do you get a rind of a lemon?
You just take a grater and you take the lemon and just like as if you were grating cheese.
Okay.
You just,
Secret?
Huh?
Don't go too deep in the skin.
Okay.
Just the surface.
The surface, the
'Cause
yellow
If you get
part.
too much of the white part, it gets bitter, right?
Oh, okay.
So just the very surface.
and then we have the lemon from the juice from half
From
of a
that lemon, right?
Yes. So
okay,
just
so you didn't waste the lemon. You got the skin, and now you have the juice.
yeah, from
Okay.
half of it.
That's a half a lemon.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
And now here come the secret ingredients.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You hear it?
I love secret ingredients.
Okay.
2 tablespoons of dark rum
Oh.
Ah, I love rum.
and 2 tablespoons of kruškovac.
Kruškovac.
Ah, I think I know
That is
what
a
that
secret
is.
ingredient, huh?
Okay.
It's a pear liqueur from Croatia. You can
Ah.
find it at Bevmo. You
I
may
actually have a
some
bottle
here.
laying around the kitchen.
You have all the bottles of stuff. You can find the wine, and now this is the liqueur. and it's Maraska Krushkina.
Krushkovac.
Krushkova.
Very good.
Is that good?
Very good, yes.
And it's a pear liqueur. We could drink. You don't have to just put it.
Oh, you know,
you could have it as a liqueur.
it's-
We could have a little bit of that later.
Absolutely, it's used in baking, but
Ooh.
Croatians will have this, like, if you go to a
Can't
Croatian
wait.
wedding,
Never heard of
they'll
it.
have these in little shot glasses, and guests will come in and take a shot of Krushkovac before they enter the
Oh,
wedding,
good.
and help celebrate with the bride
And
and
you don't
groom.
have to go to Croatia to get this. This isn't imported from your relatives. You could get it at Bevmo. I guess.
Bevmo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Or
really
any,
nice.
a lot of other places too. Okay, what's
And
that?
then
What's that?
these
Looks
are-
like breadcrumbs.
Yes, they're plain
Oh.
breadcrumbs. You don't want to get
Breadcrumbs.
seasoned breadcrumbs.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Plain ones. So this just helps to
Bind it, right?
kind of, yeah, so it's not so watery and it stays inside the crepes.
I
So
would have never thought.
Yeah, me
breadcrumbs.
either.
30 or 40 dashes of breadcrumbs, and you can add more just until you get some of that water out of there.
That's
See
funny.
it here?
I can't even picture this going into a crepe because of all these chunks.
Yeah, it's delicious. When it bakes, it just kind of
And it's going to go in with the
softens.
chunks. You're not going to cream it all. Okay,
Nope.
great. Oh, this is interesting. This is not like your typical French crepe.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
so
a lot
that
of
looks
ingredients.
good.
That's what Italians don't get into crepes, do they?
No, but they do have Nutella, which is
Yeah.
the partner of crepes. The sidekick, I guess. No, Nutella's not the sidekick. It's the front runner.
So that's the filling.
That's it?
Yeah.
So we're ready to cook
Well,
it?
we're going to make the batter for the crepes now, and you're going to help
Oh,
me
okay.
work this
Okay,
big machine.
great. This is your KitchenAid. This is my tried and true. I have this at home too. So what do I do with it?
So we're going to start with 3 eggs.
3 eggs. So,
All
okay,
right.
it's down now.
I'm
So
gonna
put in the
start-
3
yeah.
eggs.
Okay.
Does that have to start mixing?
You don't have to.
Okay. 3 eggs. Was that
Bring
that
some
was
stuff
egg yolk,
over.
the whole egg?
That was the whole egg in this one.
Whole egg.
I'll bring it over.
White and yellow.
A couple tablespoons of sugar, however many you like. I think that's about 2 or 3.
And this is the secret ingredient, the Krush.
The Krushkovats, 2 tablespoons of Krushkovats again.
About 2 tablespoons. That's that beautiful pear liqueur.
You can leave
That
that
goes
one.
in
Okay.
there. And here we have
The rum.
the rum.
The rum.
And this is about a 4th cup of 7-Up.
Now, if somebody out there
Okay.
doesn't like the alcohol from the rum or the Krushkova, you could probably put in flavored rum, right? The
Yeah.
flavored rum that you could get in the baking section of your local grocery store.
Okay,
And
and then
now?
now we're going to just do 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
2
Canola
tablespoons
oil.
or canola oil.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 tablespoons.
Okay, and then we have 1 cup of milk.
Okay.
Does it matter what kind of milk?
Yeah, you can use whatever you like.
All right.
Could you skim
Could you
that's
use-
right.
Good, yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
We'll help you.
I sent the skim milk once in a restaurant. They didn't even know what that is.
Oh, wow.
They
I
you
use
know
that
skim
heavy,
milk is?
heavy
Yeah,
milk
but
for
I drink-
baking.
I'll drink whole milk.
Fat-free. Okay, we're ready to mix it?
Yes, you can start mixing
Okay, I
that.
just push this up.
I'm going to
You
slowly
ready?
add the flour to that while you're mixing it.
Okay,
Do you want to have it this?
go pretty fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here we have a cup of flour. I'm going to let you mix that up a little bit so it doesn't get lumpy.
Just a little bit at a time.
Oh,
Is
you're,
that just flour? You didn't have to, what do you call it? Put it through one of those screens.
Sifter?
yeah,
No.
just
straight
regular flour.
Okay.
Oh, you're a pro at this.
It's great seeing food come to life from nothing, you know? You can
Yeah.
buy pre-made crepes now, you know that?
No.
You want to avoid all this. Oh, this is a filling. This you cannot avoid. But you can avoid all this other stuff.
And then I'm just
Okay.
going to add a little bit of salt. And that's good.
Okay.
Does that look like about
I
right?
think that's right. That's about good.
And then it'll thicken up?
No, we're gonna test it. I actually
Okay.
need a ladle,
Okay.
so we'll turn that off.
Okay.
And do we have a ladle in Chapman University's kitchen?
No, but
You know what? I'll go search for one.